Photosynthesis is a fundamental process that sustains life on Earth by enabling plants, algae, and certain bacteria to convert light energy from the sun into chemical energy in the form of glucose, a type of sugar. This process not only provides energy for these organisms, but also produces oxygen as a byproduct, which is essential for the survival of most life forms on the planet. Understanding photosynthesis is crucial because it is the foundation of the food chain and plays a key role in maintaining the balance of Earth's ecosystems. At the heart of photosynthesis is the green pigment chlorophyll, which is found in the chloroplasts of plant cells. Chlorophyll is responsible for capturing light energy from the sun, which is then used to drive the photosynthetic process. When light strikes the chlorophyll molecules, it excites electrons, boosting them to a higher energy level. This energy is harnessed to convert carbon dioxide from the air and water from the soil into glucose, a simple sugar that plants use as a source of energy and as a building block for growth. The process of photosynthesis can be divided into two main stages, the light-dependent reactions and the light-independent reactions, also known as the Calvin cycle. In the light-dependent reactions, which occur in the thylakoid membranes of the chloroplasts, sunlight is absorbed by chlorophyll, and its energy is used to split water molecules into oxygen, protons, and electrons. This splitting of water, known as photolysis, releases oxygen into the atmosphere as a waste product. The electrons freed from the water molecules are transferred through a series of proteins embedded in the thylakoid membrane, known as the electron transport chain. As the electrons move along this chain, their energy is used to pump protons across the membrane, creating a concentration gradient that is used to generate adenosine triphosphate, ATP, the energy currency of the cell. Additionally, the electrons eventually reduce a molecule called NADP+ to NADPH, another energy-rich compound that will be used in the next stage of photosynthesis. The ATP and NADPH produced in the light-dependent reactions are then used in the Calvin cycle, which takes place in the stroma of the chloroplasts. Unlike the light-dependent reactions, the Calvin cycle does not require light and can occur both day and night. During the Calvin cycle, carbon dioxide from the atmosphere is fixed into an organic molecule by an enzyme called rubisco, which is one of the most abundant enzymes on Earth. This carbon fixation step initiates a series of reactions that ultimately produce glucose. The glucose generated in this process can be used immediately by the plant for energy, stored as starch for later use, or converted into other organic compounds like cellulose, which gives plants their structure. Photosynthesis is not only essential for plants, but also for all life on Earth. The glucose produced during photosynthesis serves as the primary source of energy for nearly all organisms, directly or indirectly. Herbivores consume plants and obtain energy from the glucose stored in plant tissues, while carnivores, in turn, eat herbivores, thus transferring the energy up the food chain. Moreover, the oxygen released during photosynthesis is crucial for the survival of aerobic organisms, including humans, as it is required for cellular respiration, the process by which cells generate ATP from glucose. The importance of photosynthesis extends beyond its biological significance. It also has a profound impact on the global environment. Photosynthesis plays a critical role in regulating atmospheric carbon dioxide levels, which helps to mitigate the greenhouse effect in climate change. By absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen, plants act as natural carbon sinks, reducing the concentration of this greenhouse gas in the atmosphere. However, the efficiency of photosynthesis can be influenced by various environmental factors, such as light intensity, carbon dioxide concentration, temperature, and water availability. For example, in conditions of low light, the rate of photosynthesis decreases because there is less energy available to drive the light-dependent reactions. Similarly, a shortage of water can limit photosynthesis because water is a necessary substrate for the process. In conclusion, photosynthesis is a complex and vital process that not only fuels the growth and development of plants, but also sustains the entire biosphere. By converting solar energy into a form that can be used by living organisms, photosynthesis supports life on Earth, regulates the atmosphere, and influences the planet's climate. As such, it remains one of the most important biological processes, with far-reaching implications for both nature and human society.